Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Best You series. If you are new to my channel, welcome. As you can see from my list of videos, this is mainly an inspirational channel, and I kind of like to just give out some good advice, some information on things that I have been through, because you never know who could be going through the same thing. So, before I begin, please don't forget to like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, all of your family about this channel. I want this to kind of blow up and be a place where everyone can come for advice and kind of talk about things that are on their mind and just kind of vent, because not everyone has that person that they can go to. But I am always here for you guys. The Best You series is about being the best you at all times. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So this video is mainly about my spiritual journey in my life, the things that I have been through and what I have experienced on a personal level. So growing up for me, I was in a regular traditional household. No one in my family really went to church. It wasn't enforced. Worshiping anyone, any God, wasn't really something that we did in my household. However, my grandmother on my father's side, no, I'm sorry, my grandmother on my mother's side was very religious. She was in church every single Sunday, every Wednesday, Bible study, choir, rehearsal. She did it all. So she is into the church lifestyle. But in my direct family, it was just never something that we did. I always knew growing up that there was a God. I just didn't have a relationship with him, and it wasn't something where it was like, I have to pray, I have to read my Bible, I have to do this. It wasn't anything like that, but I knew that there was a God. I was well aware. I knew that there was something out there bigger than us. Um, as far as having a relationship with my God, it was very on and off throughout my life. It was something where, I know this may sound horrible, but if I was going through a really bad situation or even a good situation, I would call on my God. But then after a while, it would kind of like stop. I wouldn't be consistent with it. Um, and I know that's so horrible looking back at it, but I was never consistent with having a relationship with God. It wasn't until 2017 that everything in my life fell apart, and the only option that I had was to call on my God. And it's so funny because now that I look back on it, I see all the ways in which he wanted me to have a relationship with me. He kept calling on me. He kept putting me in situations that forced me to call on him. But at the end of the day, it was up to me on whether or not I wanted to answer that call. And up until 2017, I never really answered the call, or I never really stuck with it. So 2017, everything kind of fell apart for me. I was getting into a lot of car accidents. I was losing my jobs back to back. I was in the hospital several times, and this is within a 6-month time frame, going from December 2017 into the summer of 2018. So between that time, I was in 2 car accidents. I was in the hospital multiple times. I've lost my job about 3 different times. I was depressed. I was just not really in a good place, but a part of me in my heart knew I would be okay. It was so weird. It was like I didn't, if you would have seen me during that time, I wasn't acting as if all of that stuff was happening. Like, I was really trying to tell myself, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And you'll even see in my last video, my Stay Strong video, I even talked about it a little bit. Like, I've never carried myself in a way where something obvious was going on, something like that. Anybody would break down if they've been through multiple car accidents, in and out of the hospital, anybody would break down and freak out. But I was just like, I'll be okay. Like, I knew deep down in my heart, I had this peace within me. I had this peace in my soul that I would be fine. Like, I knew something bigger was happening to me, which is why I didn't really freak out. And that's when I really started to um, build that relationship with my God. I really started to call on him. He was leading me to things that I had no control over. Like, I was not controlling this wheel. Like, Jesus take the wheel. He really was taking the wheel on my life during that time, because I had no control over anything. And if I wanted or even tried to have control, it fell apart immediately, just like that. So I really had to take my hand off the wheel. I had to do nothing and just sit there and listen to what he had to say, or where he was, follow the direction that he was telling me to go. Literally, my whole life changed. And I am not kidding when I say that. My whole entire life changed. I am not the same person that I was November of 2017. I'm not even the same person I was last week. Like, I'm constantly growing, constantly evolving, because I have that relationship with my God now, to the point where just throughout the day, I would hear him talking to me, or I would hear him say something to me, or we would just have a regular conversation. And he's someone that I speak to all the time now. I call on him more than I call on my friends, or more than I call on my family members. And it is something that has been the best decision that I have ever made for myself, because I have done so much healing on myself. I was in a place where, I wasn't really confident in myself. I didn't love myself. I was attracting people who didn't love me, who just wanted to, manipulate me and hurt me. I was attracting negative situations. Like, I've never was one to think positive. I was always thinking negative. So I was in a really bad place in my life, and I'm so thankful that I now have a relationship with my God, because he has helped me heal all of that. And now you will never catch me thinking negative, really, ever. I don't attract, bad people into my life anymore. And if I see it, I'm able to detect it. I'm able to tell who's good and who's bad, and I'm able to release myself from the situation, instead of feeling trapped like I did years ago. My outlook on everything has changed. Like, now when I look out at certain people, I don't hold grudges. I'm at such a peaceful place in my life that I don't have any bad things to say about anybody. I don't wish ill on anyone. I don't have any anger deep inside my soul. Like, I am just at peace with everything in my life, because I know that my God is taking care of me. I know that my God is controlling me. I know that my God has my back no matter what. So even if the situation that I'm in doesn't look great, or doesn't look like a situation that I want to be in, I know that my God is working, and I know that there is something higher that's happening in my life. So I really wanted to get on here and just talk about my journey, because I'm pretty sure some other people are going through this, and you really want to pay attention to, the way that he may be calling you. And it may just be through life situations. So pay attention to that. Really build that relationship with him. Really call on him whenever you need him, or whoever your God is. Call on someone, because they are there for you at all times. So I don't have much time on YouTube, but I will make another video about this if you guys are interested. I will drop all the information on my link below, but don't forget to like and subscribe and thumbs up on this video. I will talk to you guys soon, and continue to be the best you. Peace.